So the concept of personal branding has become very popular these days. So how do you specifically brand yourself if you're in network marketing? Do you lead with the product or do you lead with the business? And what if you're not successful or an expert in anything yet? What do you do and how the heck do you get started? Well, that's exactly what I'm talking all about in today's episode. So stay tuned. Welcome to episode 135. My name is Tanya, Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast while most importantly designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I put out a brand new training episode and free resource for you and your business each and every week. So something to remember is that we all started at ground zero. We all started somewhere, including myself. But one of the most important things that you can do for the longevity of your business and the security of your business is to build a personal brand, because wherever you go, there you are and you are forever. So nobody can take you away from you, and anything that you insert as far as recommendations or suggestions as far as your brand goes is going to help you to increase your income and also your multiple streams of income. So I am a big advocate and proponent of building your personal brand, and I love that it's getting more popular these days. Now, if I didn't start building my personal brand back in 2010, I don't know if I would have the same success that I have today. I can almost guarantee that I would not have the same success that I have today. So I want you to do this properly because it's important to lead with the right things inside of your brand and build your brand the right way so that you can avoid spending and wasting a lot of money and time. So the first thing that you have to do when you decide that you're going to build your personal brand is you have to pick your brand direction. So in network marketing, you have two ways that you could go. You could either lead with the business or you could lead with the product. And you need to figure out what you are going to lead with the majority of the time with your audience, with your message, and with your brand. And there is no right or wrong answer to this. There's no right way or wrong way to go. It really just matters on what you are most passionate talking about. Now, I know most people in network marketing, they want the leverage, they want to build the team, and then they think that they have to lead with the business to do this. And this is completely false. You don't have to lead with the business to still build a team inside of network marketing. Now, I do an activity inside of one of my programs called Ultimate Branding Blueprint, which is fantastic, and it does walk you through building your infrastructure online. The first activity that I go through in that course is helping people pick their brand direction. And so I want to help you do that right here in this video. So I want you to think about if you had to wake up every day and create content on social media, or every week you had to create content on social media, what do you enjoy talking about most? Okay, so for example, if you're in a health and wellness company, there's two directions you can go, right? You can lead with the business or you can lead with the products. And if you were to lead with the products, you're going to be talking about everything and anything to do with wellness, fitness, health, nutrition, health, and wellness, right? If you want to lead with the business side of your network marketing company, you're going to be talking about content that revolves around being your own entrepreneur, marketing, lifestyle, freedom type information. So over the next couple of days, or maybe you even know the answer to this right now, but if you don't and you're struggling to figure out the answer to this right now, over the next couple of days, what I want you to do is I want you to wake up out of bed, plant your feet on the ground, and then think about, if I was to do a piece of content today, what would I enjoy talking about most? And it is about what you would enjoy talking about most, because when you build an audience and you provide value to that audience, the audience is going to sense your passion about talking about that topic. So if you're going to be thinking about building a brand for the long term, having an audience that you entertain, creating content for that audience over the long term, you have to love what you're talking about. If you don't, your audience is going to sense that. You are going to create handcuffs in your brand that you hate, and you will not enjoy the process of building your brand and taking it to where you want it to go. So it's about what you enjoy talking about most, because you are going to be the one talking about that content with that audience and building a tribe around that topic for the long term. And remember, there's no right or wrong direction that you can go. It's really about what you're most passionate about. Now, I'm going to give you some more examples in this episode here in just a minute, but you guys know, if you've tuned in before, you guys know that I love equipping you with a free resource that goes with the episode that can take this strategy to the next level. Now, this week I have a free web class, a free master class, if you would, going on where I'm going to actually show you specifically how I'm using my brand and social media to enroll 2 to 5 new teammates each and every week into my network marketing business. And if you think that you'd like to learn how I do this and see the step-by-step peeled back process, you can go over to my blog at tanyaaliza.com/135, and you can click the big yellow button right below this video and get yourself a free seat and register for this upcoming class that I have. I'll pull back the curtains on exactly what I do and how I do it with my brand, so you can start picturing it and envisioning it and copying the process for you and your business and your brand as well. So if you'd like to join us on that free masterclass that I have going on, just head over to the blog. We'll leave a link in the description box if you're watching this video on my YouTube channel, or right below this video if you're already on my blog. Click the yellow button and you can save yourself a seat. Space is limited, so just get registered and get yourself reminded to be there and show up at the time that we have it going on. There's a couple times available for you. So if you lead with the product inside of your brand, how do you transition to actually recruiting and building teammates? This is a question I get asked a lot. So once you define that you want to talk about, like if you're in a health and wellness company, you want to talk about health and wellness type stuff. I've got this girlfriend, Lauren. She's a very great friend of mine. She works with me on my network marketing team. And her background, even before network marketing, was health and nutrition and fitness. And so obviously she gravitates more towards talking about that sort of stuff. And she happens to be in a health and wellness network marketing company as well, right? So it's kind of congruent. So she's building her brand all around just fitness and nutrition and recipes and exercise tips and helping women feel good in their bodies, right? So that she's decided on that brand direction. Now, she also knows that other fitness enthusiasts are going to be tuning into her content. So she has a page on her blog that says, hey, if you're interested in learning more about how I've learned how to monetize my passion for health and wellness, and you have a passion for health and wellness too, and you want me to show you how to monetize your passion with this as well, fill in this form. I'd be happy to chat with you and share with you what it is that I'm doing. So that is how a very, very simple way to transition, because do you not think that if you're talking about health and wellness type information, fitness, recipes, all that on your blog or on your social media, that there are people tuning into that content that have the same passion as you, and maybe they want to learn how to monetize it as well, and you can show them how to do that by talking about repping the products of your network marketing company. One of the very simple ways that you can still talk about the product and have a passion for it, but transition also into business. And on that free masterclass I have coming up, I'm going to give you a ton more examples, and I'm going to dive a little bit deeper on that strategy as well. So make sure you do get registered for it, because it will be very helpful to you and your brand and your business. Now, one last thing with building your brand. I love this aspect of it. Once you build your brand and you build a tribe and you build an audience, you will have the opportunity to insert multiple streams of income that are congruent to your message that will help your audience with the topics that you're talking about. And this is something that I've learned how to do over the years very, very well. I think now we have about 25 or maybe 28 different sources of income that are inserted into the brand. And I'll tell you what, 28 is a lot better than one, right? And remember, I've got a free web class going on that will describe more of this in detail. So head over to the blog at tanyaaliza.com/135, and you will be able to get registered for that free web class coming up, where I'll peel back the curtains and I'll show you exactly more of what I was just talking about here today. And if you'd like to get registered for it, I suggest that you do. Feel free to share it with anybody that you think would find value in that training as well. So the number one thing to wrap it up is you've got to figure out your brand direction. What are you talking about? Who are you building as far as an audience goes? What are you becoming the go-to person for XYZ information for? And that's exactly step one of building your brand online. Question of the week. Have you started building your brand online yet? And if you have, do you have a question for me that I can answer for you personally and help you out? If you do have a question for me, drop it in the comment section below. I review those questions personally, and I will help you with whatever it is that you need help with. I probably have a resource or an answer for you when it comes to building your brand online. It is one of my biggest passions that I get to talk about. So drop it in the comment section below, and I will do my best to help you out. So did you get some value out of today's episode? Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you did. If you did find value, make sure to like and share this video with anybody in your audience or your peeps that you think would find value in this information as well. And I'll see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.